Hello everyone, in this video we're going to draw bubbles. Start by drawing a big oval as a guide for the head. To draw the oval, first make two small marks to indicate the oval's length, and then on the sides make two more small marks to indicate the oval's width. Make sure that the marks for the oval's width are farther apart than the marks for the oval's length. Now connect the marks using curved lines to finish the shape of the oval. Sketch lightly at first so that it's easy to erase if you make a mistake. Also pause the video to draw at your own pace. Don't draw the oval too thin. Pay attention to how wide it is in relation to its length. The top and bottom edges of the oval should be flatter than the sides. Now draw a horizontal line across the middle of the head. This is a construction guide that will help you place the facial features later on. Now draw a vertical line for another construction guide. Place the vertical line slightly to the left of center. Under the head, draw a small square-like shape as a guide for the body. First, draw two vertical lines for the sides of the shape, then close off the shape at the bottom using a horizontal line. Pay attention to how small this shape is in relation to the head. On the bottom edge of the head, draw two short sloping lines as guides for the arms. On the lower right side of the body, draw a short vertical line as a guide for the first leg. To the left, draw a slightly longer vertical line as a guide for the other leg. And that's it for the guidelines. Now let's start on the final drawing. Inside the head, near the top, draw two curved lines for the front part of the hair. Place these lines halfway between the horizontal construction guide and the top edge of the head. Draw the line on the right slightly longer than the line on the left. To the left of the vertical construction guide, draw a long curved line for the first eye. The side of the eye should be very close to the vertical construction guide. To the right, draw a slightly longer curved line for the other eye. Sketch lightly at first and only darken the lines when you get the shapes right. The eyes should take up most of the space inside the head. Inside the eye on the left, draw a small circle for a highlight. Draw this circle close to the right edge of the eye. Place the circle directly on the horizontal construction guide. Draw a small circle inside the eye on the right too. Place this circle close to the left edge of the eye. Pay attention to how small these circles are in relation to the eyes. Now draw slightly bigger circular shapes around the highlights for the pupils. Keep these lines close to the highlight circle so that the pupils aren't too big. The top part of the pupils should touch the edge of the hair. Sketch lightly at first and only darken the lines when you get the shapes right. The pupils and highlights should be similar to small targets. Between the eyes, at the bottom, draw a small curved shape for the open mouth. The shape of the mouth should be similar to a capital letter D on its side. Draw the mouth directly on the path of the vertical construction guide. Inside the mouth, draw a small curved line for the tongue. Now use the first oval as a guide to draw the rest of the head. Simply darken the oval to create the shape of the head. On the top left side of the head, draw a very small half circle for the first hair tie. On the top right side of the head, draw another small half circle for the other hair tie. On top of the hair tie on the left, draw a long curved line for the first pigtail. Curve the line downward and then curve the tip up slightly. Draw a curved line on top of the hair tie on the right for the other pigtail. Don't draw the lines for the pigtails too long. Draw short curved lines below the previous lines to complete the shape of the pigtails. The bottom of these lines should be very close to the front part of the hair that's inside the head. Sketch lightly at first and only darken the lines when you get the shapes right. Now use the line that's on the lower left side of the head as a guide to draw the first arm. Lightly sketch the shape of the arm around the guideline. The shape of the arm should be similar to a tilted letter U. When you get the shape of the arm right, darken the line. Use the short sloping line that's on the lower right side of the head as a guide to draw the other arm the same way. Now use the short vertical line that's on the lower right side of the body as a guide to draw the first leg. Just like with the arms, draw the shape of the leg around the guideline. The leg is folded up, so the shape is basically a small oval. Use the vertical line on the left as a guide to draw the other leg. This leg should be similar to a long letter U. Inside the leg on the right, draw a short horizontal line for the shoe. Below that, draw a small shape that's similar to the letter D on its side for an opening on the shoe. Now draw similar shapes inside the leg on the left. Now darken the square-like shape under the head to create the dress. Make the lines more curved as you darken the shape. Draw two horizontal lines inside the shape to create the stripe on the dress. Now go over the final lines with a pen, a marker, or any other type of permanent ink. The next few steps are sped up so that the video won't be too long. Take your time and be careful when you ink your drawing to avoid any accidents. Don't ink the initial guidelines, only the final drawing. When the ink dries, erase all of the guidelines. Now color your drawing. Use yellow for the hair and light blue for the hair ties and the dress. Add a thick outline around the pupils using light blue for the irises. Use peach for the body and black for the pupils, the stripe on the dress, and the shoes. And that's it for bubbles. Don't forget to pause the video to draw at your own pace. Also, please visit EasyDrawingTutorials.com where every step of this tutorial is broken down into an individual image. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. Also subscribe for more videos in the future. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep drawing.